I was impressed. I mean, this is something that Louisiana needs to be very proud of. One of the bright spots in this state is that we're a very technology-friendly state. I currently serve as chairman of the Senate Select Committee on Consumer Affairs and Technology, and I was pleased to support GameCamp. I think with all that's going on in the world today, our kids need something positive.
GameCamp is a college and career preparatory summer camp for students that want to become video game developers. The curriculum is very simple. We cover all aspects of video game development. We have the students work on particular types of games depending on what they're interested in and what their group's interested in. And then at the end of the week, they participate in a presentation of that video game idea to people in the game industry.
When GameCamp gave these kids the opportunity to do this and kind of go in their own direction, I think it promoted creativity, it allowed them to use their skills and really come to realize how video games and technology can be implemented into their ultimate career goals.
The whole point of GameCamp is to give kind of a tight experience of what it's like to be on a development team.
Cole loves video games. I knew that he wanted to design video games, but I didn't really know if that was something that was viable or something that could actually happen.
I love to play video games. It's sort of a way to experience something that you would never really experience in a real life situation, and I enjoy that. It's fun.
I saw a little write-up in the Baton Rouge paper about GameCamp, and I thought, well, this sounds really interesting. This sounds like it was tailor-made for Cole.
Connor is, like every dad would say, is a good kid.
I've been playing games since I was 3, I believe, so about 14 years.
He was given a set of old video games, and somehow or other he couldn't read, but he figured out how to operate the video games. We didn't know how to operate them.
I like to play RPGs, action, games like that.
I think that the most important thing is that the students get to meet real game developers, and the game developers can then express to them the realities of what it takes to build complex pieces of software.
When I went by GameCamp, it was amazing. I mean, in talking with the instructors and then looking at the screens and watching the kids, you know, you realize that they're learning how to produce games.
I think the whole concept of the kids interacting with folks who are in the industry and actually doing the work is invaluable in terms of they're making good educational and career decisions.
They meet other kids that are interested in video game development and video games, and I think that's very powerful socially for them.
You know, he likes video games, he likes to make them. This is an opportunity to do that in an environment where he can be around other people who like to do it, other people who have experience doing it, who can guide him along, and who won't think this is weird or why are you doing this? Everybody accepts that this is what we're doing and this is interesting.
We have a wide range of interests, from programming to art to design to even production and business and marketing. And the students have a way to express that interest in a common language, which is through video games.
Yeah. Now what's the game?
The game is you have to go around trying to convince people that a war is not the best thing to have.
And one of the things that the GameCamp experience has done is shown him and us the value of the practical application of that. And so as a consequence, I think he and we have gotten a lot more clarity around the direction he's going to go with his education.
And I'm thinking about being an engineer, but programming is on my list of things if engineering doesn't work out.
I think a good thing would be pursuing a career in like literature and writing, because I want to make the plots and the characters for the games.
You know, GameCamp is you know, one of his stepping stones to his success, I think, you know, in his career. He wants to have a career in making video games, and he will get there, I'm sure of that.
We want parents to know what their kids are doing, the games that their kids are playing, what their kids have access to on the internet and through their computers, because a lot of parents are scared. They're not quite sure what's out there. And you hear a lot of the negative publicity, so I think it's important that we show the positive side and how this can enhance your kids' quality of life, how it can help them choose the right career, and how it can be a real positive for your children.
We're very protective of Cole. And the fact that, you know, we let him do this and then we let him go again is huge in our family. It's huge.
I think it's the craziest thing I ever saw. The GameCamp concept to me is one that it's an interesting wrinkle, because obviously video games are one of the hottest things out there right now. So I would think the potential would be really, really big.
The GameCamp experience is a huge positive, but it's only one time of the year during the summer. So I would love to see something implemented more on a daily basis and year-round that our kids can participate in.